Stella, what are you doing? Hi, welcome to our channel. This is Schnauzer and me. And this is a treat that Stella is getting for breakfast.
Stella.
This is half a homemade waffle and a little bit of boiled chicken with some broth to help Stella stay hydrated. And this is our account of the last week since we have been snowed in, but we did get out to a few places. And I also will show you why we had to put up some fences. Since we got all that snow, I noticed that we're probably not walking as much as we normally would have. We did get out, and we'll show you some beautiful videos at the end. But when we went to Tractor Supply, we noticed that just about everybody brought their dog with them. So I guess everybody needs to get out and get some more activity. We were looking at some dog toys when we heard two German shepherds barking, and Stella was not sure about them, so we went the other way. Another place we stopped was the car wash. The car wash was a hit too, with a bunch of cars in it. Stella did not really like the car wash. She wasn't sure about those big brushes and streams of water. She was hiding under my arm the entire time. Also, while we were out, we saw this car that stirred up some controversy on the local Facebook. It has been sitting in a school parking lot, completely plowed in. There was no chance that this car is getting out, and we heard that there's some mechanical problems with it prior to the snow. So I say it's going to be stuck there for quite some time. Every Saturday and Sunday mornings, Stella expects us to play with her. She's pretty adamant about it, and she brings us all the different toys. That is one of the things that I was looking for at Tractor Supply. She has quite a few toys, but I wish they had more toys for smaller dogs. It seems like a lot of them for bigger dogs. And we also had to return a halter that was also too big, even though it was a medium size. Either get some new toys or get some nibbles on your foot. The first part of this past week was in single digits a lot in the morning, and still really cold even during the day. This is me with multiple layers on and pants that don't even really fit me but keep me warm. We did see more and more tracks of different animals in the snow, mainly a lot of deer. As the week went on, we started to see clear trails along the edges of the woods, coming out of the woods, even crossing the road from yard to yard. And there's circles around the trees that the deer are interested in. The deer are cold, hungry, and they're coming out of the woods to eat anything that they can find. Here's one of the clear tracks in the snow. I think it was also this past week or past few days that we had the full moon. And whenever there is a full moon, it seems like there is more deer activity at night. But they were coming out even during the day. One of the days we saw a deer coming out of the neighbor's woods, and she was walking straight up to their fence around the pool, and we were wondering if she was coming to get some salt. The next thing we know is she was eaten on the tree, and the neighbor seen that out of the window and scared her away. So we checked our trees, and they had nibbled on ours too. We had a chicken fence already that we use in the summer, and we fenced our trees to save them from the deer. And here's the makeshift fence that the neighbors put around their landscaping. The snow is supposed to melt in a couple days. It is supposed to be like 50 degrees. They just need to, the deer, they just need to make it until that time. I wonder what the deer do in more northern states where the snow stays on the ground for more than just a couple of weeks. What kind of trees are they eating, and where do they find food? Also, this past Monday, it was Groundhog Day. In Pennsylvania, the groundhog was reported to see his shadow. I guess it means 6 more weeks of winter. But like I said, our weather forecast is talking about 50 degrees next week. It might very well be that we won't see any more snow after that. I guess we'll find out who is more accurate, the weather app or the groundhog in Pennsylvania. As far as our groundhogs that live in the big pile on our property, they're not showing their face or nose or tail until it gets a lot more than that, and we get some green grass in the backyard. The other thing that we got in the backyard is something or traces of something that was hunting for mice. They dug up several spots in the backyard, and when they melted, it actually created some good bathroom spots for Stella. To be completely honest, it has been so beautiful outside with the white sparkling snow that when it melts next week, I'm going to be a little sad. I wish it could just stay right around 30 degrees so that it is not too cold, but some of the snow can just stay on the grass. And of course, would like to have some good potty spots still. Single digits, I'm not going to miss those at all. Yeah, those can go. It was kind of hard on our heating system. I'm sure we're going to get some heating bills. And single digits are cold even on the pause. During single digits, we do not stay out but just a few minutes. The frost on the trees is beautiful though, and if I didn't have a dog, I would have probably never seen it because, well, I just wouldn't be out there when it's that cold. Well, this is our report for the first week in February 2026. I hope you all are staying warm and enjoying your days off. And we see you next time.